Go for it, guys.
It's been a pretty busy preseason, off-season for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, with the foreign trip, we get 10 practices over the summer, getting things in like plays and offense and defense. It's really helpful getting those practices in the foreign trip, especially with a lot of new guys. In the past month, just working, it's been a huge benefit for us.
How much closer are you guys than you were when you first got together before you went to Italy?
We're brothers now. We were brothers when we first met, but we know a lot more about each other. We know what each other are about, each other's goals, and what we each want for the future. And with the foreign trip and all the extra practices, it's just a lot more steps ahead.
Are you guys putting, a lot of times you get, especially with so many newcomers, you get to this stage right now and you're just putting in basics. Are you a little bit farther along than that in terms of little things you may want to run offensively and defensively?
I'm not the coach, but me, Thomas, and Cam, maybe Mike and Cujo, we know a lot more than the freshmen do, and we have to move as fast as they can move. We can't go faster. We can always go slower, but the main thing is just trying to help them understand offense and defense at the max.
Are they pretty receptive?
Yeah, most of them are. Some of them are getting there. With boot camp this past weekend, it wasn't much basketball. It was all mental from that standpoint. But getting through this weekend, I think we're going to be in great shape.
How have you seen all those new faces and those freshmen come along since the European trip?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Kent's lost like a whole kid. He looks like a brand new man. Ice, it seems like he's not even a step behind with us. They all compete. They all want to win, just like we do. And that's really the biggest thing for us, is keeping that in mind.
Those of us that are weight challenged understand exactly what Kentravius went through. I mean, when you see a guy make those kind of sacrifices, show that kind of discipline, what does that tell you about his love for the game?
It just shows how committed he is for this program. For him to come in and do that, it's helping him individually, helping him get to the best opportunity that he has to step out here on the court and help us. But just to sit back and watch him the past 3 months, just work as hard as he can, just knowing that it's really hard for him to do that, and for him to keep it up, it puts a lot of pressure on us to work just as hard.
Have you checked many of the pics, either in these magazines or internet, or do you pay any attention to that, and can that be motivating?
Yeah, for sure. I don't pay much attention to that. I just try to keep it to the team. Whatever we do on the court, whatever's in the locker room stays in the locker room. But every once in a while you'll see a couple pictures here and there, and it just makes you realize, I didn't know Kent was that big when he first came in. Seeing pictures just shows all the hard work.
I was talking about picks for the conference this year.
Oh.
Where this team is picked, and if you've looked on the internet, not as many people believe in as Kentravius.
No. He was when he committed. You see a lot of the social media, talking about his goals, what he wants. But we might get picked last every single year for 100 years. That doesn't matter to us. What matters is coming out here, putting the work in, and watch the results.
What's maybe